Fantastic. Right, I'm going to move on to my review now, which is Peter Jackson's The Lovely Bones.
Oh, ooh.
Right, I'll tell you something right now about The Lovely Bones. It's a fantastic film, even though I tell you now there are bits in it that can put you off, and I can understand it. The overall acting performances are fantastically done, especially from Mark Wahlberg.
What? Mark Wahlberg acts?
Yeah, yeah. Look. I like Mark Wahlberg. Okay,
I like him, but he's never been an actor. He's been more of a I'm here, I'm Mark Wahlberg.
He's been Mark Wahlberg in various films.
Yeah.
Yeah, although he actually acts in this movie, and it all works very well. It really does boost in the emotional factor. But there is one issue with me, actually two. There's two issues with this movie, which makes it from being near perfect. The whole point of the movie is about a 14-year-old girl who ends up being killed, and it's her ghost trying to talk to motivate the parent to try and find the source of the killings, and so on and so forth. But the problem is that we get to see the afterlife. Now, the afterlife looks incredibly artificial.
I saw the trailer. Isn't the afterlife just like a field with leaves?
It's not just a field of leaves. There are moments, for example, where she's in a gazebo floating in the middle of an ocean filled with bottles filled with ships in them, bottle ships. And there's a bit, for example, where the trees explode, and next thing you know, there's a sequence where, I'm going to be honest, looks a little bit like Super Mario Galaxy. And it looks so artificial that you feel like, what's the point there? You actually do want to say, I want to go back to the real world, because the real world, for me, seems far more interesting than the afterlife, which looks so artificial. And you even start to wonder what's the point in even seeing it, because there's sequences that you can say, well, you could write it without even seeing this humongous distraction from the story. Then you have the ending. Let's just say the ending doesn't end the way I would have liked to have ended it. It ends it in a rather, it ends in a happy note, but it ends in a very misleading and not satisfying enough happy note, with a cheesy moment in it that will drive you completely batty. I mean, you're kind of like, why? Why did you do that if you can just go on with the story? So,
Johann.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Have you read the book?
I haven't read the book. I'm going to admit, I'm doing this judgment without reading the book.
Okay, I just think I need to mention.
Okay, I'm going to mention that it is based off a book of which I have not seen. But again, I haven't read the book, so I'm not even sure if the ending in the movie is the same as the one in the book. I can't tell.
That's the best way to do it, though, Johann. If you watch the movie first and then read the book, you get much more out of the book. If it is better than the movie, you get much more out of the book. It's much more of a feeling, which is why most of the Harry Potter films
You do the other way around, prejudge the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why a lot of Harry Potter. You talk to most Harry Potter fans, like proper ones who read it all the time. They hate the Harry Potter movies. They think they're disgusting. They think they're like a shit all over J.K. Rowling's universe, and the only reason they go is to watch Emma Watson.
I'll tell you what's funny. I was thinking Hannibal. You were thinking Harry Potter.
That really shows where our mentalities are on this. Well, to go back to the review quickly, basically it is a very, very good film. It's very well done, and it's got very, very inspiring moments in it. And especially, you've got Kevin Pollak, I think it is, who plays this weird pedophile killer kind of thing, and he really plays the creep factor up to 11. But the problem is whenever you go into this fake world, it's a humongous distraction to the point you want to continue with the story without seeing the afterlife. You don't want to see it. You want to keep on going. So overall, if I have to give it, I would give it a 1 thumbs up instead of 2 to say, watch it anyway, because you will appreciate it. But for me, the afterlife wasn't that interesting and was a humongous distraction.
Yeah.